Hello everyone, my name is Shauna Dewar-Siwik and I'm an independent distributor with GelMoment. Today I'm going to show you how to create a cosmic chrome effect on your nails using Siren Seduction, Clearly Frisky, and Milky Way, Cosmos, and Nebula chrome powders. And this is crazy easy. Anyone can do it. We're just layering the chromes and, curing in between with a coat of Clearly Frisky to seal the chrome powders. And the final effect will look something like this, if you can see that. Okay, so we're going to get started. Before this video began, I put 2 coats of Siren Seduction and cured each coat under the lamp. And so now we're going to start the next step. So first thing I'm going to do is take Cosmos chrome powder, and I try to be careful because the chromes can spread out a lot. So I sort of try to knock a little bit off the lid. I tend to just use the chrome that's already in the lid because there's usually more than enough there just to apply. And the first thing I'm going to do is just make kind of a stripe along, across the middle of the nail stick to sort of fill in that, kind of look that I wanted from the demo that you saw. So this is just very simple. Just create. You're really just drawing it on with the applicator. The applicator is very much like an eyeshadow brush, and you just gonna swipe it across. Okay. I tend to blow on it to kind of get any extra chrome powder off. And then I'm going to take Milky Way and my applicator. And the Milky Way I'm going to apply all over the remaining chrome. So the chrome base, all over the remaining nail, the nail that doesn't have the chrome on it already. So you see there. Now I picked Siren Seduction because I find it kind of shows a little bit of that bright turquoise underneath, and I like that effect. So I'm going to put some there. But you could pick a different color. You could pick something like, I know Raven's Kiss is really good for showing the true colors of the chrome, and that's sort of what I'm doing there. Okay, so now I've covered that. Pretty happy with that, I think. Okay, so then that needs to be sealed with Clearly Frisky before I can layer on the next chrome. So I'll just take a coat of that, and I rolled all my bottles before the video started because we don't want to shake them, of course, and make bubbles. And so we'll put that under the lamp to cure, and then we'll add the next step. Okay. I find my Deluxe lamp doesn't like to be automatic if I don't put my hand in. So I put this nail file in just to get it going. So that's cured now. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take Nebula chrome powder. And I don't know, the Nebula does not like to stay in the lid like the other powders. It must have a slightly different texture. And Nebula, I'm just going to apply to the outer edges of the freshly cured Clearly Frisky. Because basically, now that it's been cured, I can, again, apply some chrome on top of the Clearly Frisky to add sort of a multi-dimensional effect. And this is just to bring in some of that blue on the outer edges. And I did this to my nails just a few weeks ago, and I did it on every single nail, and it was so easy to do, and I was literally obsessed, with the look of it. Because it just looks so cool. You can't really get a sense of it. And if you'd like last time when I did it to myself, apply I just want the tiniest bit. I applied a little bit of the Milky Way just over the Cosmos that I had applied, just to add a tiny bit of layering over it to, you know, kind of color in that, that center stripe. And I think I'm going to add a bit more Cosmos to that center again. Okay. And the key thing with Chrome, of course, is that it needs to be applied on freshly cured polish. So if for some reason you're deciding to add Chrome later on, what you can always do is cleanse your nail with a nail cleanser, and then apply a coat of clearly Frisky or another clear, like a new fresh polish, and then apply the Chrome over that. Because if you kind of renew the finish of your nail, then you can still freshen up your manicure with some of the Chrome. It's a nice way to just sort of change it up a little bit. All right, so that's going to go back under the lamp. Okay. All right, come on, stay there. Okay, so while that's curing, I'll show you a couple of the different looks that I created as demos and clean up here with the Chromes. Trying not to spread the powder all over the place. So basically I did just like the one that we just did in the video. I did this Chrome and exact same technique, applied with the Siren Seduction first, putting the Cosmos on, the Milky Way, and then the Nebula, and just sort of blending them after layering them. This one I did a little bit differently. I decided to go with the base of Make Your Mauve. And then instead of doing like a strict stripe, I kind of blocked off different areas. So I did Cosmos over here. I did some Nebula here and some of the more Nebula there. And I also used, what's the purple Chrome called? Galactic. And then I actually topped this one off with Captivate just to see, you know, if I wanted a super sparkly look, what that might look like. And that's the finished effect. So it's super, super beautiful. I mean, it's really hard to capture. I'm trying to see if I can capture it on the camera here. And so you get an idea of the different effects. But honestly, it takes no particular skill, and the effect is just mesmerizing. I did all my nails like this, and I loved it. So I hope you play with the Chromes. It's really fun to layer them like that. Once again, I'm Shauna Dewar-Siwik with GelMoment, and thanks so much for watching this video.